Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a requested video from my friend on how to apply false lashes. She says that the old ladies in the back get forgotten about on my channel, so I really want to take the time to just show you how I easily throw on my lashes. And I feel like lashes really can transform your face and your entire makeup look. Even if you don't have a full face on like I do, you can still put on some lashes and slay, girl. So if you're interested in seeing how I get this look minus the shadow, because I just filmed that off camera, then stay tuned. So to get started, we'll review the items that you need. Of course, you need lashes. The type is at your discretion, whether it's a dollar, a silk lash, or a mink lash. It's all going to be the same technique as far as application goes. You need glue. I've had the best experience with Star Glue, so that's my recommendation. You'll need some tweezers, mascara, and then you'll need a small pair of scissors. Okay, so now that you know what items you need, you want to move in with the lashes. I'm gonna use my Rain Royal lashes. So to remove your lashes, you wanna take your tweezers and grab one end to remove the band and remove them kind of gently from the packaging. Otherwise, your fingers can rip the band and then destroy your lash. So once you've gotten it taken off, you want to go ahead and size the lash. Mink lashes come with these little corners that you're going to cut off before putting on. So I'm going to take my little tweezers and then we're just going to go right in and snip. Just like that. I'll do both corners. That's the first step in customizing them. Then I kind of flex my lash because you want it to be nice and bendable for when you're putting it on your eye. I take it and I just kind of sit it on my eyelid. This is going to give me an idea of where I need to cut. These fit me fine because I have large eyes, but if you don't have lashes that fit, go ahead and snip from the end. You don't want to snip from the inner corner because you'll lose the shape of your lash, but you want to go ahead and cut off what you don't need. So that'd be an example. Okay. So for placement of your lash, you want it to not be too far into the inner corner of your eye because this is going to poke you and cause your eyes to water more. So you typically want it to be a little bit behind the inner canthus. So where the eyelids meet, this little pink stuff, you want to move it over just a tad. And then you want the lash, of course, to go to the end of the eye, but not too long. So if your lashes are long, or if you have short eyes, short and small eyes, from here, say my lash was fitting correctly, you'd want to go in and snip the end. Okay, so the next thing you want to do in preparation of putting on your lashes is add a coat of mascara. This is just very light, and this is going to help your lashes blend with the falsies. So you want to just take it and apply a light coat. And I do this first so that way once I'm getting ready to apply my lashes, it's fully dry. And we will move on to putting the glue on our lash. I'm going to go in with my glue. My favorite is the Star Glue. It dries very quickly and it adheres to my eyes. I tend to have really watery eyes when I get to putting on my lashes, so this does a really good job of making sure they stay intact. And it's like $1.99 at your local beauty supply store, so I really advise you to check it out. So to apply the glue on the lash, I'm going to take the glue on the end of my tweezers. I'm going to take a little bit, I'll apply it there. Major tip is to apply a little at a time and add layers if you need to. If you're having problems with your edges or any part of your lash sticking, apply a little at a time. That leads to less buildup on your lash band, and it helps you to get a better hold if you can do thin layers. So to apply it, you want to take the band and you want to put the glue where it will meet your skin, so which is right around the top here, if you can see that. We'll take it and we'll apply it really lightly. And you want to let this dry for about 15 to 20 seconds. The glue will start to darken up as it becomes more tacky, and that's how I know it's ready to be applied. And I also make sure to focus a little bit of extra glue on the corners, because this is where you're going to typically have lifting if you do experience it. So you want to put a little extra on there. I don't usually blow on my lashes, it's just kind of dirty, but do what you want, sis. Okay, so once it's dry, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the lash. You need your tweezers and your compact mirror, or whatever type of mirror you're gonna use. And you wanna be sure to grab the lash right in the center. So this is right in the center. Take your compact and you wanna hold it near your chin. Hold it to where you're looking down into the mirror, so that way you can visualize the lash band where it will be placed on your eye. So here, take the lash, make sure it's all flexed and mobile. This is gonna make it the easiest to apply to your eyelash. So once I've gotten that, I'm gonna move in really close. I've got my mirror down here. I'm gonna take the lash and apply it in the center. So I'm just gonna take the tweezers and literally sit this right in the center of my eye. Plop it right down while I'm looking down. Can you see? Okay. And then, just depending on what size closer, I'll take it and I just attach it to my eyelid. And I give it just a little bit of a push to make sure that it is adhering to my skin. So now I'll do the inside. Okay. To kind of just make sure it further blends, I take, oh, you see how this is lifting right here? I think I let it dry too long, but I take it and I squeeze my fake lash and my real lash together. You can also do this with your tweezer by taking it and going in and pressing the two together. Alright, so this is a good example of when the lash is not cooperating. See how it's still up? I'm gonna go ahead and take it all the way off. Don't know why it's not sticking. Maybe my eyes are kind of watery. Whatever it is, I'm just gonna take it off, remove that previous layer, and reapply. And wait 20 seconds. So wait for the lash to dry. You know, it's drying when, again, it is becoming dark. So it originally starts gray and then it gets really shiny and black. So this is how I usually can tell my lash is ready to be applied. So I'm gonna grab from the center of the lash, really close to the band, as close as you can get it. Have my compact here. I'll have it right here at my chin level. And then I'm gonna take it and I'm going to sit the lash right on the top of my lash. like so. And once I'm good, I usually grab the end. Okay. I'm gonna take the beginning and I'm gonna let it, make sure it's holding by pressing for at least 5 seconds. Alright, once it's met good contact, I'm going to take my fingers and press the falsies into my real lashes by taking and squeezing. Normally I also would like kind of push my lashes back so it'll open up the eye. When you apply the lashes and they're going like down, it'll make your eye look more droopy. So I try to make sure they have a nice little push. And then I'm going to give that some time to dry down. While it's drying, we will go ahead and apply the glue to our second lash. It's on by taking it and dragging it across. Remember, for added security, take a little bit more and put it on the front and the end to make just a little bit of an extra dot. We'll let this dry down for 15 seconds. So I'm looking down, I'm gonna take the lash, and remember I've already kind of flexed it and bent it while it was drying, so that way it's a lot easier to get on the eye. I'm going to place it right in the center. This time I'm going to take the front of this lash. Okay, take the front, place it down. For some reason, I always have to hold this one down a lot longer than my outer corner. So I'm gonna take it and let it get a decent seal. And then push the lash down and then attach the end. So, lash is on, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna squeeze my lashes together like I did previously. Okay, and the lashes are on. So the very last step that I do to make sure that my lashes are really blended is I take my mascara again, I take one more coat, and I do this very lightly, and I go underneath my lashes and I just kind of add just a tad bit more to conceal it, and it kind of helps to lift your lashes, especially if you have natural lashes that tend to point downwards. Oops. Okay. Alright, so that's it for the video, guys. This was kind of my first how-to. Hopefully I went slow enough and I showed and kind of gave you enough tips to where you can easily do this on your own. If you have any questions or comments, any feedback, feel free to leave it down below and I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as possible. But yeah, that's the tutorial. So I will see you all on the next one. Bye.